Hi, my name is Merica Crew. I would love for you to start your Liberty journey with me today. One of the main things that I have focused on training Liberty horses in the past 30 years has been to achieve higher levels of connection and flow, to achieve as many feel-good moments with my horse in my sessions as possible, because I believe that is one of the key motivators for horses in training. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a nice responsive horse that also remains and retains its relaxation throughout the training process? What about clarity of cues? Do you have questions about those? Is that something that you would like to focus on and get clarity of? All the different cues that you will need to not only be able to start with your foundation and master the prerequisites for Liberty training, but to also be able to take your Liberty to higher levels, to perform and to be able to play with your horse with higher level maneuvers without having to change the cues in the process as you go to the higher levels. What about your horse's balance and posture? Would you like to improve those as well? Did you know that the number one disconnect of horses at Liberty is confusion? For this reason, I have established a step-by-step online course that you can follow from the comfort of your home, which brings you the clarity that you need, the clarity of your body position, the direction of your footwork, the movements of your body, learning how to use your intention and your energy to communicate with your horse, but also learning how to establish boundaries using different tools. One of the main ingredients for teaching horses to get really good at Liberty is to establish boundaries, and that requires clear communication, clarity in your communication skills with your horse, to help communicate about forwards and backwards, lateral, right and left, and to understand how to use your tools to create a responsive horse that retains its calmness and relaxation. In my Liberty program, you will start with prerequisites to make sure that you have a really solid foundation on the ground through my posture-focused training online courses, and then you will advance your Liberty in the round pen, and then you will learn how to go from the round pen to a bigger pen, and then eventually a large arena, and even open spaces. You will learn how to communicate with your horse at the shoulder at close range distances, and then you will also learn how to advance to larger distances, learning how to establish different size circles, learning lateral maneuvers, being able to perform the shoulder switch and the stop cue. You will establish a really connected, strong draw with your horse, but you will also have a really good balance, being able to get your horse off of you with good responsiveness, and being able to ask your horse to perform different maneuvers at distances. And how far you want to take your Liberty journey is completely up to you. The sky is not the limit for you, my friend. You can learn maneuvers such as piafs and passages, cantering pirouettes. You can learn how to combine horses and eventually have a Liberty team of horses performing for you if you like. Whether you choose to do this in your backyard or you take it to a big competition performing in a beautiful freestyle, that is completely up to you, my friend. But I will give you the steps to be able to do whatever it is that is on your mind, whatever it is that has been your dream. Have you been waiting to get this dream started? Have you been hesitant to get started because you didn't know which program to choose? You didn't know if the process was going to be doable for you. You were not sure if the program that you were going to join was going to give you small enough steps that you and your horse can both comprehend and learn easily. You were not sure whether you wanted to use positive or negative reinforcement, and what are the differences. I can show you how to use both in a really nice balance, where your horse will be motivated to perform with you and perform for you. And each horse is different. And for that reason, I have chosen to use more than one horse for these online courses so that you can see the courses with a horse that may not be responsive or perhaps comes in the sessions already anxious and needs help with relaxation. Or what about a horse that has more whoa than go, or a horse that's really goey? So I have always said that the techniques are the same, but the approach might be different. And you will be able to see that in the videos with lots of different horses. I also use horses in my online program, which are at that particular level. I'm not going to show you an exercise of a horse that's already way higher level and it's already doing the exercise flawlessly. And you will not even see the process of teaching it to the horse if I use a horse that's higher level. So you will see me work through some troubleshooting with these horses that are at that particular level, because you will see me work through the common things that the horses might do during the training sessions at that level. You will also get to ask questions in our group on my website, which is a private group not accessed by the public, where you can feel safe to ask any questions that you might have. You can post photos and videos and share your journey with us, which is a lot of fun. You will also get to interact with our community of students with the same interests. And you can also post videos and get some feedback from me and ask me questions right there in the groups. So why should you start today? So if not today, then when? And why should you start in my program? Well, if not in my program and with my program, then with whom? If this is not what you decide to do, then what are you going to do? Are you going to be stuck in the same place? Those are really good questions to ask, and maybe I will help you with the answer a little bit. Do you think that today is too late to start? Do you think that perhaps you have missed the boat? Do you feel like all these other people out there are performing at Liberty because they have supernatural talent and you are not talented? Or is it a skill that you can acquire? Let me tell you about one of my students that lives across the whole United States in Nebraska, who came to me to a clinic 2 years ago. And what she mainly lacked was clarity. She had the heart and the desire and the dedication to work with her horse, but her horse was confused. And because he was confused, because there was lack of clarity in the cues, he held a lot of tension in his body. And let me tell you something. This lady, who is, by the way, in her low 70s, was able to follow my online courses completely virtually since that clinic, and was able to figure out how to not only log in and access the program which she purchased, which was a challenge for her itself because she doesn't have much technology experience, but she was able to do this, and she gained clarity throughout the online courses. She was so dedicated that she did all her prerequisites through the posture focus training program, and then she finished all of my Liberty online courses and sent me an assessment for it. And when I watched this, I was teary-eyed. When she sent me the assessment, I was literally crying my eyes out because I have put so much effort into these online courses, and to be able to see the change in the horse, the clarity, the confidence, the relaxation, the horse being content in the sessions, and my student accomplishing her dream of playing with her horse at Liberty with a high level of connection, having fun, and even playing with obstacles was so gratifying to me. And it was such a proof to me that these online courses can help anybody without a single doubt. So let's start today. Join me on this incredible journey and let's see what we can do together.